Density and variety are The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt's greatest assets. Whether you're coming in completely fresh or with an encyclopedic knowledge of Nilfgaard's imperial power, there's so much to absorb from Wild Hunt that it becomes a game for anybody. Despite its overwhelming amount of information, both in terms of its universe and its systems, it is, strangely, the best place to start. We spent 6 hours with The Witcher 3, and as most folks would, we began by getting a lay of the land. We opened up the map, panned in every direction until we reached the edges, and we saw farmlands, forests, castles, towns, tributaries, and mountains make up the diverse terrain of the Northern Kingdoms. This is a huge place, not only in terms of sheer landmass, but also the ambition behind it all. Then you realize you can zoom out, and this is in fact just one of several similarly sized areas. Oh boy. But large open worlds mean little if they're empty or dull to explore. One of the reasons the Northern Kingdoms feel so different, so enveloping, is it's constructed with an understanding of how worlds are built by history and shaped by its inhabitants. This place feels lived in, like it hadn't just been built. These places have stood for centuries. The events within these places are similarly convincing. Geralt's odd-job side quests build up, piece by piece, to create dramatic tales about a city, or a leader, or a family, or a coward. A simple job meant to earn you a quick coin could lead to a bleak situation depending on how it's handled and who gets involved after you've made your choices. The Witcher 3 always has the element of surprise tucked up its sleeve, ready to pop out just when you think you've earned the upper hand in a world where you don't ever truly get to win. Perhaps the biggest surprise is the absence of familiar faces in The Witcher 3's early hours. Triss Merigold, Dandelion, and others you'd expect are nowhere to be found. Geralt the weary Witcher has other issues, and other people, to worry about on his hunt for his lost love Yennefer, and this brings him farther from his old friends, which isn't to say that they won't eventually close the gap. CD Projekt's confidence is apparent. This is a new story in a universe we thought we'd seen every inch of. This is the happy middle ground, and why The Witcher 3 may be the best place to start for newcomers and the most exciting piece of Witcher fiction in the entire saga. Where The Witcher 2 moved forward with ruthless, unforgiving concern for anyone who couldn't keep up, Wild Hunt moves slow enough and gives players the room to focus that everyone can consume its gorgeous, convincing world at their own pace. For more on The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, stay tuned to IGN.